My water blocks in for my Quadro 4000s here. The water blocks I finally got took a month to get here once I ordered them. And that was after a couple mistakes already ordering the wrong water blocks. The first ones I ordered, these are universal water blocks. You can see that the corners have these slots that allow it to fit multiple mounting distances on the GPU. These would work. My only problem with them is because of their thickness. This was essentially make it a double height card, which, as I said in my first video, I can't have because of all the stuff that's in my computer. So I ordered some of these slim water blocks. What's cool about these is they are designed to fit in a single slot, and it's not uncommon to find in conjunction with these, depending on, usually it's with the custom full cover ones, that it will come with a single height bracket, so you can replace this bracket at the back here so that the card only takes up one slot. Only problem is, this was before I did sufficient research, and when I got them, I discovered that I couldn't mount them because the mounting holes are not the right spacing. However, I really like this water block. It's a Ice Dragon series water block. So after those two mistakes, I did a little more research and finally figured out what GeForce series cards had the same spacing for the mounts as my Quadro card. So I measured across here, it was 53 millimeters. And so I just had to find GeForce cards that were the same distance, and voila. The GeForce GTX 470, 480, and I think even the 970 have this spacing, so they will use this particular water block. This boy is massive. It weighs at least as much, if not more, than a stock heatsink on this thing. So it's quite impressive. And as you can see here, the mounting lines up, so it will mount. And because it's Ice Dragon by Bisky, or Bisky, I don't know how you pronounce that. The little plugs that it came with have little dragons on it, which is kind of cool. I like dragons, so kind of a thing for me. Anyway, so what I intend to do here, I'm going to remove this entire heatsink. This cover and the heatsink are all kind of tied together. I'm going to leave the fan down because the voltage regulators are directly underneath right here. And you want a little bit of air moving over those to keep those cool. And in this situation, since most of the heat's going to be pulled outside of the case altogether, and it's not even going to reside on most of it's not going to reside on the card anymore, a little bit of airflow should be sufficient to keep those cool. Now, another thing I was reading whenever I was looking at water cooling is if you have VRAMs on the back of the card, you should use a backplate in conjunction with the water block. This absorbs whatever heat it can from the memory chips and tries to dissipate it. Now, since there's not a custom full cover for this card, believe me, I looked. And since I'm using a semi-universal water block here, I'm just going to use the backplate that came with the card. I mean, why not? It's what it's there for. Alright. So I guess it's time to break into this. That's going to be a different video though.